Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 days, the National Conference on Research, Study and Mastery of the Resolution of the 6th Conference of the Party Central Committee, 13th term, organized by the Politburo and the Secretariat in direct and online form, has completed the content of the work program. In Tay Ninh, more than 13,000 cadres and party members participated in learning the resolutions at 130 reach points in the province.
Concluding and giving direction at the conference, Mr. Võ Văn Thưởng, member of the Politburo Standing Committee of the Secretariat, suggested that after this conference, party committees and organizations at all levels should continue to study thoroughly and widely disseminate the content of the sixth central resolution with many appropriate forms, helping the party committees at all levels, organizations, agencies, unions, corps, party members, and the people to understand and absorb the contents of the resolution and conclusions of the sixth central conference. Continue to research, understand more deeply, ensure the organization of implementation to achieve high results, effectively and promptly solve the practical problems that are posed in accordance with the conditions of localities, agencies, and unions. Mr. Võ Văn Thưởng also believes that with the determination of the entire party, the political system, the solidarity and consensus of all classes of the people, the resolutions and conclusions will soon come into life, creating strong changes in areas mentioned by the Central Committee's resolutions and conclusions, contributing to strengthening the people's confidence in the leadership of the party. And this is a very important conference in order to raise the awareness and responsibility of the party committees and members at all levels in implementing the views, goals, tasks, and key solutions of the documents of the six central committees, the 13th term.
Preparing to implement the 2023 Public Investment Plan, one of the solutions directed by the province is to focus on removing difficulties and obstacles to speed up the project deployment implementation progress and performing well in disbursement right from the beginning of the year. The update of the Public Investment Plan in 2023 to the Provincial Public Investment System is completed by January 31, 2023. Monthly Public Investment Plan reports is carried out both on the system and in writing. The investor is responsible for updating the implementation and deploy of projects on the system as soon as there is a change, including investment preparation, project approval, capital allocation, project adjustment, bidding results, disbursement situation, report in writing detailing the actual implementation situation, difficulties, problems, proposals, and recommendations on the field of every month. The Department of Planning and Investment will extract data from the system to report to the Provincial Appeals Committee according to regulations. During the implementation process, if there are any problems, it is suggested that the units and investors directly contact the Department of Planning and Investment for support and guidance. Dear audience, in the period of 2008-2021, the Department of Science and Technology cooperates with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, enterprises, institutes, universities, research centers inside and outside the province to implement 9 topics and projects, check and take over 36 topics and projects in the field of agriculture with a total budget of over 58 billion Vietnam dong, of which the state budget accounts for 70%. The outstanding projects of the Department of Science and Technology include the application of advanced science and technology in cow breeding and cassava cultivation in the buffer zone communes of Lagos Samat National Park, building a model to apply scientific and technical advances to improve the production efficiency of some projects in Yum Dâu District, custom apple production model according to Vietgap standards with a total area of nearly 23 hectares, building models to apply technical advances to increase economic efficiency on alluvial earth in Tay Ninh province. The research results after being checked and taken over were transferred to the ordering units to implement the application in practice, helping farmers assess and apply new products, new technological processes, equipment, machines, new models and techniques in the field of agriculture, contributing to improving the efficiency of production activities, transforming the structure of crops and livestock, increasing productivity and product quality, accelerating industrialization, modernization of agriculture and rural areas.
Tay Ninh is implementing 4 policies to encourage businesses and farmers to promote large-scale production from concentrated raw material areas and apply high technology to contribute to agriculture and rural development. 4 policies include low interest support to develop good agricultural production practices, high-tech and organic agriculture, support linkages in production and consumption of agricultural products in the province in the period of 2019 to 2025, specific policies to encourage enterprises to invest in agriculture and rural areas in Tay Ninh province in the period of 2020 to 2025, support the application of GAP processes in agriculture and fisheries. Up to now, 20 projects have been implemented with a support cost of nearly 9 billion Vietnam dong. Currently, the province is building a high-tech agricultural area in Tân Châu district, promulgating policies to support the development of plant varieties, livestock and aquatic products to serve the restructuring of the agricultural sector, regularly reviewing and evaluating the effectiveness of policies to promptly supplement and adjust to suit the current situation and agricultural development trends of the province. During the homecoming journey to her hometown of Tay Ninh, on December 6th, the first runner-up of the Miss Tourism Vietnam Contest 2020 continued to visit and learn about the production process and some typical enterprises of the province. The delegation visited Tam Lang Tea Company Limited in Cầu Khởi Commune, Vĩnh Châu District. At this place, the delegation was warmly welcomed by the leaders of the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, as well as the company leaders. The first runner-up, Trinh Thi Truc Linh, learned about the products manufactured and distributed by the company, as well as the production process of the company's products. On the same day, she also visited New East Shrimp Salt production facility in Wat Tiêu, Tay Ninh City, and here she learned and directly experienced the production process of shrimp salt, a famous specialty of Tay Ninh province. And Truc Linh said that as the first runner-up of the Miss Tourism Vietnam Contest 2022, with the responsibility as a child of Tay Ninh province, she will try her best, contributing to promoting the beautiful images of Tay Ninh province, Tay Ninh land and the people, along with the typical products of the province to the domestic and as well as foreign tourists. In 2022, Tay Ninh started construction of 10 residential points adjacent to militia posts in Tân Châu, Tân Biên, Bến Cầu, and Châu Thành districts, and firm forces to the posts as a solid support for forces on duty on the borderline. Each adjacent residential area is to build 5 raised 4 houses with an area of 66 square meters for one. In general, up to now, 21 over 21 points have been completed with 115 houses. Currently, the residential area adjacent to the port of military posts has prospered. Most of them have invested more funds to build more works to serve the needs of the daily life and set up gardens, rice, cattle, and poultry. The people unite, and the militia at the checkpoint also support and encourage each other to best perform their assigned tasks. And the police, military, and border guard forces closely coordinate, wrap the situation, maintain political security and social safety in the area, patrol and control to ensure the security and order on the borderline.
Ladies and gentlemen, since the establishment of OCOP program, Tay Ninh has had specialties recognized as 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star OCOP products. In order for OCOP products to reach further and affirm their value in the market, in addition to their own efforts, businesses and farmers always expect the province to have supportive policies. Tay Ninh has implemented the OCOP product program since 2020. After 2 years of implementation, Tay Ninh has certified OCOP products so far. One product has reached 5-star OCOP, which is the 13 rice paper of TayNinhTV Company Limited. In the past, the concept of OCOP products was quite unfamiliar to consumers, but thanks to strong propaganda and active implementation interested by department sectors and product rating council, the OCOP products have come closer to domestic and foreign consumers through promotion and participation in trade fairs. Currently, the Eastern Dry Rickets of Penguin Rickets Farm has also been included in a number of shops and restaurants in Japan. It is also a good signal as well as to introduce to foreign consumers as well as overseas Vietnamese to know the specialties of Tay Ninh. Brand building, product quality improvement to meet the needs of consumers for products to go further are important issues for OCOP products to develop sustainably. Because this is a typical product representing the regional values of the province, district, and commune, the province also needs to have special support and preferential policies to preserve and promote the value of OCOP products. For many years, Tay Ninh has implemented preferential policies to create favorable conditions for the Tay Ninh business community. As for the current policy for OCOP, in addition to supporting trade promotion, as I just said, it is also included in other policies. For example, if we have products associated with households, we are entitled to the association policy of supporting 30% of machinery, materials, equipment, packaging, etc. In this case, we must have a specific project to enjoy. The OCOP program implemented in Tay Ninh shows that it has begun to spread and contribute to promoting production development in rural areas, maintaining traditional craft villages, and creating jobs for workers, thereby increasing income for people. However, more efforts are needed in promoting and building brands for products to achieve OCOP to develop and reach further. That's all for today TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.